My Tid Radio H3 came from China, but it has this person's name and address in California. It didn't come from California. It took 2.5 weeks from China. Okay, so here's the box. Got a green dot on it. I have no idea what the green symbol means. I bought the green version radio. Is that what that means? That's what I bought, the green one. So we have instruction manual. I have no idea what these decals are for. There's a belt clip. We have our dual band antenna. We have, what is this? This is my $10 free gift. The audio acoustic microphone. A wrist strap. Wall-wart USB-C cable. The radio and the batteries attached. Wow. You know, coming from China, I don't know if it traveled in air transit, but, you know, how do they not declare there's a battery on the box? Doesn't implode, catch an airplane on fire, down an airplane. Does this thing come the slow boat from China, powered by chipmunks, 2.5 weeks? Who knows? Okay, see a guy do a video on this. My antenna says 144 and 435 megahertz. So apparently this one's tuned for the ham bands and the other ones are tuned for the GMRS bands. I want to show you how much smaller this thing is than the Quansheng K6 or K99. It does feel heavy, where the Quansheng feels like it's definitely a lot less weight. So anyways, let me get this thing charged and we'll proceed on with the video. Something also not a big fan of right here. The USB-C charging ports on the bottom of the radio, where the Quansheng is right here under this port. So it has a protective flap so no dust and lint and all that other stuff can get ingress into it. You know, what's going to protect that? Since they don't give you a drop-in charger, I don't know. I bought this radio for one reason. It has what's called like a scan function. So if you're sitting in front of a building or something like that, and somebody transmits, has a close RF capture. There's actually little small scratches on that screen. There's no screen protector on there. Was this used radio? Oh no, there is a screen protector, a little green thing in the corner, but the scratch is just on the protector. So anyways, like I said, I'm going to get this thing on the charger, give it a few hours of charge, and I don't know, hopefully one of these LEDs will light up and let us know it's charging. In the Quansheng, you get a blue light on the left side of the radio. So what does the Tid H3 do? Okay, to my naked eye, that looks red light down there, but to the camera, it looks yellowish orange. So it's charging. So I guess we wait till that turns maybe green. I know nothing about this radio. Have been on the Tid H3 hacking site on Facebook and another group, the Tid Radio group, but hopefully everything's laid out in there. And once you do a modified firmware or hacked firmware, however you like to phrase that, most of these manuals become obsolete. So, yeah. You know, the color choices are black, this green, which is more like a day glow green. I guess I'm never going to drop this, lose this. Or a clear. I didn't care for the clear. And all my ham radios, and even this cheap Quansheng, is sort of in a blackish color. So we'll get something green. If this thing works as it does, I'm going to keep this in the Jeep. Use an outdoor walking a pet radio, camping radio. I think it has FM broadcast receives for your local radio stations. But anyways, other than that, and trying it for that close capture RF feature, I don't know, should I really do any hacked firmware, modified firmware? Seems like lately on the hack site on Facebook, a whole bunch of people are complaining there's a bunch of issues. The hacked firmware causes a bunch of bugs. Got to applaud the guy Marcus for working on the firmware and what it can do. But, until there's a stable version, no bugs and no fixes need to be addressed, I'll just leave it with the stock firmware. Okay, well, this thing's charging. Where did that go? Ham version 8/17/24. So August 17, 24. I know I downloaded from the Tid site a newer firmware. Handband, oops. Anyways, I backed out of it. It's very small. If you're like me, got big hands, this thing may be problematic. I have a size 13.5 ring finger. That gives you any indication how big my hand is, and this thing is, it's considerably small. Quansheng K6 there, the buttons are well laid out. They're a little bit larger, and I don't have to fight with them, but this thing, AM band off. Let's turn it on. Maybe better leave it off until I figure this thing out. $200 megahertz transmit. It's off. We'll leave it off for now. 350, 500. Scan band all. I changed that earlier. I turned the squelch down. It was on 5. Power save was 1 to 4. I turned it 1 to 1. Tuning step 2.5. That's not bad. Does it go any lower? 8.3, 50, 25, 12.5, 10, 6.5, 5, 2.5. That looks like it's. And the backlight I turned on continuous. Maximum time I think was 30 seconds. And this was set for 60 seconds. I upped it to 180. Since I'm a ham radio operator, everything will be a 3-minute timeout timer on all the repeaters around here. So many things that I'll have to look up and find out what they do in the manual. Scan mode carrier. It's our timeout timer section. Timeout. Confirm. And I changed those from frequency to name. Direction, I have no idea. Is that the scanning direction? Scanning direction done. All set, we'll leave that for now. Let's just look at memory channel. It's looking as if 425, 225 is the frequency we're talking on. Which is way out of the ham band. 6 C's TSSS. Cool that you can do that. Tail on. Does that mean squelch tail? Roger beep. I don't know why they put Roger beeps in these things. It's a carryover to CBs. Brightness I tried to turn down. Leave it at 5. I can't see it. 4, 3, 2, 1. 1's almost black. And that receive hopping. Or hopping receive. I have no idea what the heck that means. Okay, I was going to update the firmware to the new factory firmware I downloaded, but it's 8/17/24, so that's the latest, greatest firmware. Anyways, no need to do that. It's already up to date. The CPS, or computer programming software they give you with the radio, is really antiquated. Receive frequency, transmit frequency, QT, DQT tone. I'll have to click on those, see if those got my continuous tone coded squelch system. transmit power. We'll have to see what these do. At least put my All-Star node into here for now. Okay, one of the cool things about this radio is it's supposed to have built-in Bluetooth. Excuse me, my computer has Bluetooth. So if I connect or turn my Bluetooth on the computer on, connect it to the Tid H3, I should be able to send this through Bluetooth to the radio. Okay, my camera can't focus at the screen for some reason. Got the Bluetooth symbol, but pushing and holding the blue button. This is off though. Now the Bluetooth is gone. Bluetooth is on, but it shows off. Makes no sense. Let me see if I can connect to it through my computer. If my computer can even see the damn thing. The computer is searching for new Bluetooth devices. Not sure if we got it on. Maybe I don't have it turned on. Should have found it by now. Here we go, Tid H3. Let me click on that. Move the camera away from the screen and let's see what happens. Connected. Let's see if I can send that file to the not connected. What the heck? I'll screw with the Bluetooth later, but we'll just go to the FTDMI cable and we'll program it this way. The cable in the radio. Let me go to the program. I'll be right back. Okay, we got it reading from the radio. Hopefully it doesn't change my settings. We're going to save this as TDH3 original. And today's date, December 10th, 2024. Some of these. If you right-click on the frequency, turn it to blue, hit delete, and then hit that, then it goes there. So anyways, let's go to new, clear all data, yes. Just type back in my node frequency, the courtesy tones, and should be encode right there. Encode should open up. Decode should open up the tone squelch if it has a... Anyways, hopefully that's the way they have this configured and it's not backwards. Okay, I added it on my All-Star node frequency. That's it for now. Just show you in the video here. Hit save. Hit right. No need for password. I don't know why they do that. Maybe somebody doesn't know what they're doing, trying to steal somebody's radio, hacking somebody else's radio, kids stealing their parents' radio. I don't know. Maybe that's why they do that. Anyways, let's check the radio and see what... No, why is the backlight off? This is going to piss me off. Okay, we're in VFO mode. I want to go to memory. AA1PR testing. Well, that's some muffled audio, don't you think? Son of a beach. Okay, I'm going to key up AA1PR testing. The bar graph, 0 through 5 up top, doesn't even work. It says power on the battery because I got the power plugged in. Yeah, I got to go into settings and set the backlight, all that stuff. This is irritating, man. I should have did that the first time. Okay, so if we go into Edit, Option Features, and this brings me up to my menu. Squelch 3, Light Control, put on Continuous, Voice, Auto Lock, Timeout. Change that to 180. I want the name. I have no idea what sync is. Breathe LED, 5 seconds. I have no idea. English. Battery save, 1 to 1. Dual receive, says double receive. On tuning steps. Scan mode. So timeout timer. Priority transmit mic gain 5. What's the mic gain settings? Leave it at 5. Roger beep tone 2. Why do I want a Roger beep? Display LCD transmit, only channel mode. display LED LCD receive. I can have a message. Let me pause this, and I'm going to program in property of AA1PR. I'll be right back. So I got property of AA1PR mic, and then my Tid H3. I don't know if there's 3 lines. Vox gain, Vox delay off, short key, F1. I want to go to, can we do a receive? No. Wow. I want to break to squelch. Lamp, tone, alarm, weather. Wow. Long key. There's monitor. Well, we'll leave it a monitor. Short key. We'll go to weather, I guess. I don't know. New to all this. Got the radio on. Let's write this back to the radio here. And hopefully everything works. Okay, it's showing up on my All-Star node 147.55. Shows me channel 1, but not the name. Oh no, there it is down below. Come on, it's washing out. 42668. AA1PR testing. That's not right. What the hell? Well, we get to the other VFO. Son of a beach. Well, I'm doing something wrong. I guess I should have read the manual, but I hate reading these Chinglish manuals. Chinglish English translation, if you know what I mean. I find this display very, well, I guess I don't understand it. Because I show my frequency in channel 1, and then down below it shows the name, 42668, AA1PR testing. That's going into my All-Star node. Because it shows 42668 on the bottom and 400.050. And I'm like, what the hell is going on there? My All-Star node is that frequency. So, anyways, if you're used to on Quan Shang, the keys are different. There's my squelch. Hey, look, squelch is right there. That's not squelch. I guess I got to hit function and then that. Looks like 2 is power, 3 is scan, 4 is step, 5 is reverse. What is 6? 6 is, can't see through the camera. Anyways, got a little bit of learning to do. Push and held the 1 key. That gets you into that close RF capture. I don't know if that was there from the factory. Shows 192.55. And now it's showing 1. Is it picking up the processor off my computer? Is that the one? So thin that the LEDs used to illuminate the screen off to the side project through the case. It's not giving me very much faith. Okay, what do I like about it? Well, it's small, it's comfortable, fits in the hand. I don't really care. I guess these are dual push-to-talks. That goes to the radio station. I give it a long press. Can have my squelch open up. Anyways, I don't like the display. 146.88, and then underneath it shows you the frequency. But in this box that the name for that channel is in, they give you a second dual watch, I guess. Is that what it is? I don't know what the 44 or 400.050 is, or where that came from. Anyways, yeah, it feels cheap. It feels chintzy. It is a little bit heftier in weight than the Quanching K6. But the K6 feels sturdier. This antenna, yeah, it flops around everywhere. Is that a good thing, bad thing? This knob is so damn tiny. afraid I'm going to break it. Trying to get my big fat fingers on the keys. It can be done, but I have to be really careful where I press. I don't know. It's just, you can see the light shining through the case. I showed you that earlier in the video. And the audio sucks. It's noisy. It's scratchy. It's like, I bet I got a bad speaker in this one. I don't know if I should reach out to Tid Radio and say something to them or not.